Oh, bro, Nioh is like one of them boy super games. I had so much freaking fun with this game. I was wanting it. I was hyped for it. I love Nioh 1 on PS4. I wanted it. I needed it. I was like, oh, God, it was freaking great. William, he never knew he could be a Dynasty Warrior. And so I was hyped for Nioh 2. Hyped as hell. And then it's announced for PS4 as exclusive for a while. I'm like, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until, it comes out for PC. Because the last time they brought Nioh 1 out with all the shit in it, and it probably ran good because I had played Nioh 1 on performance mode on PS4. wasn't too graphically too hot, but man, it was so worth the wait. So we get to play freaking Nioh 2 on PC, freaking super turbo settings, maxed out all that shit, 120 frames. Oh, good God, it was freaking great. Had a couple little bugs early on that were patched out for some NVIDIA shit going on, and then I've had to mainly play that shit in like borderless mode for some reason. It was kind of crashy on full screen, but so we did that shit, and man, it was just freaking great, man. And so where I thought that Nioh 1 had trouble with the amount of enemy variety that was. There was enough enemy variety, but over like 60-something hours, it just kind of fell apart. Nioh 2 definitely dug in hard with this. You'll still see and fight a lot of the same dummies, the freaking little fire wheel little assholes that spin around on the fires and get you, freaking skeletons, and tons of humans and shit. And then what the hell we got going on here? Anyway, and so it was just. Well, Nioh 1 was just missing. It was missing a little bit of something to keeping it from being a true, like, masterpiece of what it was. As like I felt it was the best Dark Souls game. It wasn't Dark Souls. Nioh 2 crushes this shit. Not only do you go off and we're not gonna be a fake Gary no more. We're not gonna be freaking The Witcher, except in Japan. You can make your own character, and so like, well, hell, I'm gonna make a freaking anime girl, and so I made an anime girl. She looks freaking, the character thinks, god dang amazing, man. You can make pretty much any damn character you want, and this freaking looks great. And then I'm playing the shit out of the shit, playing the game, and then I'm going in. They got the little graveyards to bring back other players. They're actually AI players. You can bring other characters into your game. They're played by AI, and so I'm raising these people up, and everybody's making waifus, man. This is a freaking samurai waifu simulator. You only get a dude every once in a while, but not as many anime waifus as I would hope. A lot of them tried to look real. Fuck you, why don't you just go with the damn purple pigtails and the damn freckles, man? That's what I did. This is freaking just so fun. The combat remains amazing, and we're up to 11. I think it was like maybe 6 type of weapons before. We're up to like 11 now. Freaking tons and tons of weapons. Of course, the 3 stances, the high, low, and mid stance, are still here. Basically, your high stance is high risk. Your low is faster, and so and you can move in and out of the stances, and you have moves and shit you in and out of the stances as you go on. And as you use the weapons more and more, you'll get more skill points to put into those things. And you don't have enough skill points to max every damn thing out that you exactly want, but you can get. You have to make decisions, and so and then there's also things that you're like, hold down left bumper and then press, heart attack or some shit. We'll do this thing, or you might have to sit there and decide which kind of what's called active skill to sit there and put them in there, and like, you make all these hard choices. But when you do that, you really feel like that character is yours at the end of the day. And you can have 2 different weapons, so you can swap them forward and work with 2 of them. Of course, you got 2 weapons, 3 stances. That's freaking damn 6 stances. Then you got the hard attack, the little attack, and so you're just looking at the amount of moves you got compared to Dark Souls. It's like insane, and it's so responsive, especially at 120 frames. And it's like the combat, especially when you add in the little key pulse that helps you get back your stamina and gets rid of the purification demon poop puddles. It's like so much better than Dark Souls. Dark Souls often feels like you got 1 or 2 moves that are good and you just try to get perfect with them. This game allows you to just experiment and go nuts and go crazy, and it's just freaking fun. It is fun to the damn core, and that is before you start getting all your Diablo type gear. one of the problems from Nioh 1 that does carry over to this game is that a lot of this gear is kind of shitty. They've added a lot of options. I don't know if they were in the first one. It's like, basically, the way you want to think about it is pretty much everything you pick up is garbage unless you exactly see what you need as an upgrade. And so you just kind of look through your gear, find your upgrade if you want one, and just trash the rest of that shit. You can select it all by just hitting the R tripper and then press A or Y, whatever, and just sell everything. So you just clear out all your weapons, clear out all of your armor real quick, turn it into money or turn it into materials, and just because otherwise you're just sit there for hours trying to sort through this shit, trying to go crazy. And now you can customize your gear with tempering it. You can change the little individual mods on it. So it's like often it's like, okay, well, I've got a nice purple piece of gear or whatever with like 3 mods on it. So let me go through, even if these mods suck, let me change them into something good so that the purple gear is good. And you find something you like, and you could, of course, it's expensive, but you could bring it up item level as you continue to play the game. And so as long as you get an item level, just find a damn stick or weapon or whatever that, even if it's not what you want, it has a high level on it, and then use that as your little template to upgrade the shit you do want. And so it allows you to customize your gear the way you want to. It takes it takes towards the later half of the game for that shit to really start making a difference, but you have the freaking set shit, and then, how you want to do, where you want to debuff your character, or you want to have like a freaking good element in your attack, all kinds of good shit like there. And that really brings out the RPG mechanics over, say, something like Dark Souls. And the RPG mechanics really become the key. And so you start thinking about, it's like, man, I could make a damn super duper tank and like have life regen, and then have shields that are based on the purification that's being dropped out of enemies. And so I made a character myself. I didn't really look at any guides that just allows me to just face tank the goddamn freaking bosses, and it feels great. The bosses that used to give you hard trouble, like that damn big fat dude with the double axes, just being in his face and fucking him up, man. This is just great. It's phenomenal at what it is. And I've heard some players die hundreds of times. I know DSP died hundreds of times. One player was talking about he died 1,500 times to go through the game. I'm like, wow, you must suck, man, because I died about 100 times. So it's a little bit more than one time an hour. Averaged out is like, it's just, it's really, really mean at first, but you can make it better. Now, I have not played much. I haven't played any of the actual co-op. I'm interested in maybe playing through with some friends. There's a thing called Expedition Mode. Provided if the online's good, you could basically play the whole damn fucking game with 3 players. So this may be one of the, almost a Monster Hunter equivalent thing, multiplayer experience. I hope it is. I hope I can come back through one day, get, try to trick people to play it. Because people are like, is that fucking Dark Souls with samurais? I'm out. No, man, you guys come on in. This is great. The water's just fine. You just gotta get used to it, man. You just gotta become a badass. You gotta get good. But it's on my list for Game of the Year 2021. It's really up there. The music's phenomenal. The graphics are phenomenal. Freaking all kinds of great color palettes. There's a couple of annoying ass fucking levels. There's a couple of enemies that are like, man, this guy's a real dickhole. But between the gear, the Dark Souls style gameplay, the fast action, the speed, the freaking fluidness of your character, responsiveness, 120 frames, this is an easy recommend. Kittens McBrien lost his mind going through and just freaking building his stats for his character, and it really felt like, this is our girl, man. We made this girl. Brian, you did a great job. Brian's throwing the kitten paw way the fuck up there. It's freaking amazing. Big Kitty loved Nioh 1. She loved William. She loved the freaking atmosphere. The story is just awful. It's basically collect all the Pokemon from this Sendoku era, whatever it is. Collect all the freaking spirit Pokemon from Nogamanaga. And I don't think Masamune Dante was in there, but you collect all the Pokemons. To collect them all, but basically go through the Samurai Warriors 4 story again. Samurai Warrior 4 is where you should play if you want to actually do the history of Japan kind of thing. It's freaking really good. But Big Kitty loves fucking Dark Souls, and she loves samurai games, and she had seen stuff like Ghost of Tsushima and Sekiro, but she knew deep down, deep in her core, that Nioh 2 is where we needed to be. Nioh 2 is a phenomenal game. Definitely pick it up. All the fucking paws are up. If you don't have it, I don't know what's wrong with you. Go get it right now. You suck, okay? It's great. It's great.